what's up? Sorry, that was technical difficulty.
So part 2 of this video, we're going to keep going with warm and cold market. So we were explaining warm market you have a relationship with, even if it's like they've just been following you or they watch your Instagram stories all the time or they comment. But cold market would be brand new followers or brand new friends or people who like maybe they join a free group with you but they've never had any contact with you. Sometimes it takes them longer to trust you to jump in. Your cold market is less likely to jump in quickly. You need to build a relationship, trust for them to get there. Just wanted to explain what that means. So, but you want to constantly be adding to your network so that you're getting more cold market people, which will hopefully become warm, and then you're getting more yeses along the way. And so we've heard from top coaches that say like they did not do that in the beginning. They weren't adding to their network. They were skipping that like tip and that piece of the training and of the business, and then they kind of like hit a wall because they had like gone through all their warm market and they're like, well, what do I do now? So you need to be adding to it. And so if you have questions about that, let us know.
Secondly, everyone that you talk to in Beachbody or as whether it be a challenge, a challenge pack or anyone that will even honestly likes a post, you need to keep track. Take an account of where you've connected with them. What conversation you've had with them. Just keep a list, and follow up is key with this business. We can't iterate that enough on how important the follow up is. And
the internet knows the follow up is good, right? Because what you go look at, like you look up something that you want, but then you're like, not right now, or the kid cries, or you don't have your credit card, and you go run and do something, and then what happens on your Facebook? You see the ad.
See it.
You're like, oh, I want that.
It's a follow-up.
And then you get busy again, but then guess what? It comes up again, and you're like, oh yeah, buying it.
Yeah.
Facebook is following up with you. That's what that is. And so it's so key. And sometimes you're following up because they forget. Sometimes you're following up because they just weren't ready yet. But it's up to you to follow up. Just like we said yesterday, it's up to you to be reaching out too. And
so part of that, create a Google Drive. It's really simple to do, whether you have a Gmail account. Create a Google Drive that it allows you to have an online database or an online resource to keep, whether it's an Excel spreadsheet or a Word document. It allows you to have a online place to access that document. We'll be sending documents as far as scripts, as far as resources, as far as calendars and other things to help you with the coaching part of everything. So it's just a place just to store everything.
And so one of your tasks in the list in the starter guide is to create a Gmail account if you don't have it. And so you'll automatically have Google Drive. And so real quick, whether you're live or watching the replay, go ahead and comment and say if you use Google Drive or if you need help. Just so we know, kind of get a grid on like, yeah, I already use it, know it, or if you're like, I have no idea, so help me, kind of thing. So if we need to go deeper into that. And just know, from my experience, the first couple months I did this, I did not track people. Then I started, and it has been so incredible because you're trying to hit a goal, you've gone through so many people, and people are saying no. You go back, if I go back to January and think all these people that wanted to work out in January and then they didn't, for maybe they weren't ready or money or whatever, I can go to them now and be like, hey, I know January you want to, let's do this. It's time. I have $10 off with a promo code or whatever. And the follow-up is huge. And having those lists is important. So whether you're doing it in a notebook, I want to encourage you, don't do it on just a little pad on your desk. Do it somewhere where you can track and go back. If it's a notebook and you want pen and paper, that's fine. Google Docs is huge for me. I like to put where I talk to them, so the person's name, where I talk to them, so either Facebook or Instagram, and then what they're interested in, and then what they said, like, what is their reason why not, or if they're like, I really want to, but I need to get released from the doctor postpartum in 2 more weeks. I'll put that. So I'll put little notes, so I'll know kind of how to follow up, and it's so important, y'all.
Lastly, what we're going to talk about is the why, and this is on page 7, page 8 of your packet, I believe. And so, what fuels you? You have to ultimately find out what's going to drive you into this business, and so what's going to wake you up every day, saying, I need to push forward. I need to lean in. I need to dust my shoulders off, dust my whatever shoes off. I don't know what you say, but you must decide what you want from Beachbody. What is it going to be? An experience that you want? Is it something you want to achieve in life? Is it what do you want from the business? How do you want to be used by God? How do you want to be impact? How do you want to impact the lives of those around you? And so.
And I'll say one great example was in yesterday's National Wake Up Call. I haven't even listened to the whole thing, but I heard a little bit of his story. He lost like 100 pounds doing insanity, and he had a desire to be able to do this business and help his dad, who was extremely, I guess, overweight and unhealthy. I think it was his dad. But his dad died like 6 years ago, and he never got to help him. But he said, instead of sitting in that, I decided I'm going to help other people's dads and other people's moms and other people's people get healthy with this business, so that maybe I can give them back memories and years that I didn't get with my dad, because my dad died from being unhealthy, And so it's just like, what is it that's going to drive you? Whether it's like that deep, or it's just like, I just want to help people because I feel good when I work out, and I want other people to feel good, or whatever it is. Like, pick your why.
And my last thing I'll say is, what will you sacrifice? What is it you're going to set aside because you want this so bad that you're going to give up blank? You're going to give up, sleep. Mm-hmm. You're going to give up some TV time. You're going to give up going to the mall and just walking around aimlessly. You're going to give up some time even going to a weekend when you go to the Super Sunday. I mean, that's a sacrifice that people that want the things that you deserve, you've got to work for it. And so I just want to encourage you to think through, what are you going to sacrifice, what's going to drive you, what's going to when life gets hard, when things get slow, when you're not making any connections on Facebook or Instagram, what's going to take you to that next level and generate the momentum that you need to really win in this business.
Yeah. So your action step for today is to begin the starter guide, and you're going to go through this one or this one.
You can do both, honestly.
So you're going to go through the Set Your Goals page, which is, I believe it's page 8. So you're going to go through, first couple pages are just like you're reading. There's one you're filling in a little bit of information, but the big pages you're going to do are your why, fuel list, and then set your goals.
Get clear on your why, and then your business strategy. So set your goals.
So those are the two, and I'll put them in the info of this video. Thanks for sticking with us. Sorry about the technical difficulties. But we're excited, and this is training 2, so we hope it's been helpful. Let us know if you have any questions about anything we've talked about.
Have an awesome night.
Have a good night.
Bye.